Hello everyone, welcome back to another final boss video. In today's video, we're going to be doing the brand new, well, not the brand new final boss, Liz. I just realized they've actually called it Final Boss Returns, instead of calling it a new final boss. I like that, they're saying that it's an old one, they're bringing it back. But this is Final Boss Liz and Melee. This hasn't been out for nearly 3 years. It'll be 3 years towards the end of September. I'm going to show you how to do it. You don't need ZELDRIS as Relic. You don't even need Ghislaine. You can replace Ghislaine with... to be honest, I'd actually recommend replacing Ghislaine, to be honest. Stance removals are good, but you only really need them for second phase, and you've got Skadi for that. If not, you can use this lovely gentleman here. He also has a death damage ultimate and a cleave card, and I think he would actually end up doing more damage than Ghislaine. Ghislaine's only really here for the stance removal, for the ability, for the points, as well as for the ultimate, which is Power Strike, which is good at the end after you kill Melee. So if you're wondering, I will have to... This final boss is very irritating. I will try and find a speed team for it. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm going to try and find a speed team. Card set, healing card set, because they debuff you a lot. Skadi is the key member of this team. Diane is good. I do have Diane's Relic. You don't actually need Diane's Relic. Diane's Relic just helps with the team's damage output, but the time where I got that many points, 5.2k, or top 2%, I didn't have Diane's Relic. I pulled one stance card at the start, and then no more for the rest of the thing. Skadi, okay, now I'm going to go for Gear. Gear is a big thing. If you have Ghislaine, and you've seen how to build, you've probably given her HP defense, but if you've given her, for some reason, attack defense, she'll be much better. Because I've had a lot of problems, well, she can do a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but attack defense would just be that little bit extra damage that she would need. Diane, HP defense, of course, I have perfect HP defense gear for Diane, as well as all outfits, 6-6. 6-6 Diane does help, especially for the healing, but of course your Skadi's all for healing as well. Attack defense, Skadi, very mediocre gear, and then HP defense on Matrona. Matrona is probably the key one in the back. You don't have to have relics. So, if you're wondering why the reason I have Matrona in the back is Matrona gives 25%. Okay then. Matrona gives 25% basic stats to Giants, and Heroic then gives another 25% basic stats. If you don't have Heroic, it's completely fine, because you have her passive still. You just have a little bit... Your points will just be a tiny bit lower. Your characters will still tank very well. I also do have Skadi's Relic. It's not needed. It does help a little bit, but it's definitely not needed. The main reason Skadi's able to output a lot of damage is because of her own passive, as well as Matrona in the back as well. Anyway, let's get into it. Round 2. You don't need to worry about what happened in the first one. Definitely didn't get right to the end, to the point where Melee was one shot and he counted my entire team for about 1 million damage in total. This boss is really fun. I don't even need to stance up here. I'm not even going to do it, it's a waste. I've done it. I do it every time, I don't know why. It literally does nothing for me. You always want to target Melee, don't kill Liz first. If Liz gets ult, okay, so if you're wondering why I'm playing this so quickly, because I've explained it so many times every single time I fail. If Liz ults, you have to wait a turn because she's got like 1,500% healing, which means she full heals guaranteed. Okay, I want them to attack her, which is good. Healing card set will pretty much keep her at full HP. More debuffs, please. Also, the reason I kept this card is because I knew they were going to buff up. They buff up always on the second turn. Skadi, millions of debuffs. Skadi is very good. My Skadi is attack defense. Attack crit damage Skadi is not worth it. She's got too low crit chance. Even with her like passive, sorry, her relic, still too. She's not got enough stats. Okay, got one Ghislaine remove stance card. So Melee's counter can only be triggered by debuff cards first phase. Second phase, it can be triggered by anything but ultimates, including just casual debuff cards. I'm going to do this. So this will remove the stance. So I said he takes more damage when he's got a stance up. That's completely false. He takes less damage. Ghislaine does a lot, but that's just Ghislaine. Okay, as I said, right, she's going to pop her ult. She's not going to actually heal much from the ultimate, but the after effect from the ultimate is what she's going to heal from. 40k, ultimate, 40k, but that rejuvenate will full heal her. Can I kill her? That is the question. Scotty's going to be putting out a lot of damage because melee is the one who provides a lot of stats. So melee on the first phase provides 100% extra HP for Liz, 100% extra HP for Liz, which means her HP is doubled when he is alive. Okay. This is the phase I hate the most. For no apparent reason. Promise. Yeah, I'm just going to start smacking into melee. I hate melee on this phase. You really want to start some removal card for this phase, mainly because melee. If you put if melee puts up a counter, you can't. If you hit him, you're dead guaranteed. Like there's no joke, you are dead guaranteed, which is the slight problem. Is he gonna start up next turn? Okay, so he starts us up every other turn, which is nice to know. I could go for Gizlane, so I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna try and get as much damage on melee as possible. So melee, if you kill Liz, you pretty much die immediately because melee gets like 100% extra attack related stats and he pretty much one-shots you. That's the reason Scotty hits so hard, man. I love it. I will need to start up next turn again, but I'm gonna double ult. Not to you, I don't care. The more time Diane's hit, it literally doesn't matter. Diane will just numb everything. You don't even need Diane's relic. Diane's relic just makes my life slightly easier. I'm gonna Diane ult and Scotty ult because if I kill melee, Liz loses a lot of stats. Like I said, I wouldn't have been able to do that if I definitely would not have been able to do that if I didn't kill melee first. Melee has so much damage reduction for the team. Boom, 5.4k. I'm pretty sure that's my highest. Once again, I didn't remove the stances. If I did remove the stances, I would have got more. And if you are running this team, you can remove the stances. Because how many turns was that? Can I see? Turns. I forgot how you see the turns. Because I'm an idiot. How do I check the turns? I don't know. I've done it in less than 10 turns. But as you can see, if you've done it, you probably can stall in the first phase just for a little bit longer. To 1.9%, sorry, 1.6%. This team is very good. Only drawback. Actually, I'll tell you a little cheat. Okay, so what you do is you come in here, you go to this, right? You come to here and you buy these two, and it pretty much cheats the system. And you get extra. You still get the points for having these attached because these are buffs that apply after battle. Sorry, during the battle. So what you do is you have obviously you have 2,000 points because you haven't wasted them on anything stupid like I have, and then you buy these and you pretty much do a lot more damage and it makes it so much easier. I'll try and find a farming team. I can't guarantee anything, but I might if I'm lucky. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.